Good evening, my friends. I've got important news for you tonight regarding your graphics card. If you have an nvidia card, you should watch this because your card could be damaged by the latest version of the drivers. So nvidia released driver version 595.59, and the driver broke the software in a number of different ways, including breaking any fan curve profiles that you had, which could lead your GPU to overheat by switching off your fans, and it breaks it in a number of other ways. Now, unfortunately, they simultaneously released new drivers across all platforms and in all versions. So you may recall I mentioned Game Ready and Wickel drivers, or studio drivers as they're also known. So Game Ready drivers tend to be released quickly, just to cover new games, but they're not so stable. But generally, the Whickle drivers, WHQL, Windows Hardware Quality something or another, I can't remember what it stands for now, but it's a certification process that means that the drivers are meant to be rock solid and stable. But even the WHQL drivers, otherwise known as the studio drivers, are also broken, and it has been suggested that it's AI that wrote them, so-called vibe coding, and this is just one more example of why you shouldn't let AI do your programming for you. Anyway, here's how you check which version of the driver you're running. You need to go into the start menu and choose all apps, and oops, a daisy, and that will open your apps list. And assuming that you installed the Windows software, the nvidia software, you're going to have this nvidia corporation folder here. Open that and load the nvidia app, and once you do that, that will bring up this is just new drivers for this. But what you need to do is you need to choose drivers, and here is the version number of your driver. Now, I know my friend on one of the DAS channels, Out of This World, suggests that you should always keep your drivers updated, and I strongly recommend that you don't. I suggest that you don't update unless you have to, because it can introduce problems. And so anyway, look, so here's the version number of my driver, and if needs be, you're going to have to roll back that driver. See, I've got the Game Ready driver, but you could have the studio driver instead. And if this version number shows 595.59, you're going to have to roll that back, or install a driver version which is newer than 595.59. So to install a newer version, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the NVIDIA website, and you're going to go to nvidia.com, and then you're going to find drivers. So the easiest way to do that is just to go into Google and search NVIDIA drivers, and then that will bring you here for your country. See, this is in .gb, which means Great Britain. You probably just have US or .com and won't have that prefix. And you're going to be on the drivers page. Then you're going to search for drivers for your precise machine, so precise graphics card. So I'm typing RTX 5090 and in the search bar, and in theory it's going away and searching for that. It's certainly taking its time. Okay, manual search. Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't need to demonstrate that. The point is that what I'm looking for is the specific driver for my machine, and I'm going to make sure I don't choose a laptop driver. Okay, this is asking me to select a product category. Okay, let's go with the RTX family then. Okay, now find if RTX 5090. There you go. 5090. Oh my goodness, this is not helpful at all, is it? Okay, let's try GeForce instead. RTX 5090. 50, there you go. 5090 series there. 50 series. Okay, 50 series, 5090, there you go. Why that didn't come up when I did RTX, I don't know, but it's needlessly bombastic. And you choose your operating system there, and then you carry on through, and then you're going to find the drivers for your machine, and make sure that they're any version except 595.59. So this is the latest stable version then, 591.86 for the game ready, and the studio driver is slightly older than that. And then you're going to manually download that and install it. It may give you an opportunity to roll back your driver. I'm not going to talk any further about this because I'm going to link you to a page that gives you an excellent tutorial on how to do this. This page here, which is how to roll back and clean install NVIDIA drivers. So if you need a tutorial to go through it, this is the place to go through it. But I just want to make sure that you're not running that driver that could be damaging your graphics card, especially if you have an expensive 50 series. But it can even be a problem with some of the older drivers as well. Anyway, guys, hopefully that gives you some ideas to keep yourself safe. Please don't put this off if you do have that driver, and I'll speak to you next time.